Hello and welcome to another episode on prepositions. In this video, I'm going to focus my attention on 5 prepositions. You will see very soon why I chose these 5 prepositions. Some of these prepositions can refer both to time and place, but in this video, I will only talk about place. First, let's see what they mean. The first preposition is před, which means in front. For example, stojím před obchodem. I'm standing in front of the store. Next preposition is za. Za means behind. For example, stojím za obchodem. I'm standing behind the store. Next one is nad, that means above. For example, nad městem je kopec. There is a hill above the town. Next preposition is pod, and that means under. For example, pod stolem je kočka. There is a cat under the table. And the last one, mezi. Mezi means between and also among. It doesn't only mean between two things, but among various objects or people. For example, dej tu kytku mezi skříň a piano. Put the plant between the wardrobe and the piano. So these are prepositions of place. If we speak about time, před could also mean ago, před týdnem, a week ago. Za could also mean in a certain time, za týden, in a week. But that's not what I want to focus on today. As I mentioned, I want to focus on prepositions of place only. And I also want to tell you that we have to deal with 2 different cases when it comes to these 5 prepositions. It can either be followed by an accusative case or an instrumental case. And let me tell you what is the difference. When we use these 5 prepositions, we can either ask a question, where, as in to where we put something. For example, kam si to dala? Where did you put it? Kam si to dala? Or dal. And we could also ask, kde to je? Where is it? Kde to je? Once you know the difference between these 2 question words, kam and kde, it will also help you realize how these prepositions work. Kam refers to a movement. We are placing something somewhere, moving it somewhere. We could translate it as to where. Maybe you know a question, kam jdeš? Where are you going? Whereas kde means where, already talking about a location where something is or where somebody is. Kde to je? Where is it? Or kde seš? Where are you? Kde seš versus kam jdeš? And these particular prepositions would be followed by an accusative case if we speak about where we put something. For example, imagine you have an envelope with something with money or with a surprise and you want to hide it. I'm going to use the word fridge, lednička, as a reference. So I have this envelope, obálka, and I want to hide it somewhere around the fridge. I could say, obálku jsem dala před ledničku. Obálku jsem dala před ledničku. I put the envelope in front of the fridge. Před ledničku, and this is the accusative case. Now, what if somebody asks me, and where is it? Versus, where did you put it? Kde to je? Kde je ta obálka? When I say, obálka je před ledničkou. Obálka je před ledničkou. That's the instrumental case. The envelope is in front of the fridge. So this gives us the information where the envelope is versus this piece of information is where the envelope was placed, where I put it, where I hid it. What would happen with za, behind? we're going to use the same words from this sentence. We are just going to change the preposition. I put the envelope behind the fridge. Obálku jsem dala za ledničku. Obálku jsem dala za ledničku. Nothing else changes in the sentence, only the preposition, and this also stays in the accusative case. If I speak about where it is placed, where the envelope is, kde je ta obálka, it will be the same sentence. Obálka je za ledničkou. Again, instrumental case. Obálka je za ledničkou. What about na, above? Let's say maybe there is a little shelf and I put it on the shelf above the fridge. Obálku jsem dala nad ledničku. Nad ledničku. Again, only this part changes. Nad ledničku. A kde je ta obálka? Obálka je nad ledničkou. Obálka je nad ledničkou. Pod, remember that was under. I want to hide it under the fridge. Kam jsem dala tu obálku? Obálku jsem dala pod ledničku. Pod ledničku. A kde je ta obálka? Obálka je pod ledničkou. Je pod ledničkou. A poslední, the last one, mezi, between. Imagine there is a little closet next to the fridge. Kam si dala tu obálku? Obálku jsem dala mezi ledničku a skříň. Mezi ledničku a skříň. Both of these would be accusative. A kde je ta obálka? Obálka je mezi ledničkou a skříní. That would be the instrumental for skříň. Obálka je mezi ledničkou a skříní. So this is how these prepositions work. We have to make a distinction whether we are speaking about something being placed somewhere, for example with the verb to be, or laying down, or waiting somewhere, versus where something or someone is moving or being placed. And now let's have a look at a little exercise where you will decide which case to use. Let's do a little exercise where you can practice the use of accusative and in the instrumental case with the prepositions we saw in this video. Malé cvičení, a small exercise. Here you have 6 sentences and I also highlighted the prepositions for you. Your first task is to read the sentences and match them with the correct translation in English. Pause the video, please. Here we have the correct solution, řešení. If you got it correctly, congratulations! Okay, now you know what the sentences mean. Your second task now is to find the verbs in each sentence. You can underline the verb and think about whether the verb describes a position, it's something which is fixed, or whether it talks about a movement. Remember the board, I was using a green color for the accusative case and orange color for the instrumental case. And that's how I also marked the options for you. And you can do the same also for the verbs. Here's my tip. You can use an arrow, a green arrow if you have colors, for the accusative case because that's what we would use for the movement. Something that we put somewhere, place somewhere, hide somewhere. And the orange one is for the instrumental case, arrow pointing down, something which is not moving, is stable. And again, pause the video while you work. And this is what you should end up with. We have the verbs underlined. Číslo 1, stojím, před. This means I am standing, I'm not moving. Číslo 2, dárek jsme schovali. We hid the present. It's a movement. Boty jsou, the shoes are, so they are placed somewhere, it's not moving. Parkuju za. This might be a little confusing because parkuju can also mean I am parking at this moment, but we also use it in a sense as I am parked. That's why I also added the translation saying I'm parked. This is my place. I'm already parked here. Číslo 5. Obraz jsme pověsili. We hang the picture. We had to make a movement to hang this picture, right? Číslo 6, number 6. Dej tu krabici, put or place the box. So this is a movement again. And your third and last task is very easy because you can just match the colors with the options. So pause the video and we will check it in a minute. And ta-da! This is the final solution. Let's read these sentences together. 1. Stojím před domem. Číslo 2. Dárek jsme schovali pod postel. 3. Boty jsou pod postelí. 4. Parkuju za kostelem. 5. Obraz jsme pověsili nad skříňku. 6. Dej tu krabici mezi stůl a sedačku. A to je všechno. That's all. Please let me know in the comments below whether the exercise was difficult or easy and how you felt when you were doing it. Tak a to je ode mě všechno. This is all from me. Uvidíme se brzy. I'll see you soon. Ahoj. Do you enjoy my videos on YouTube? You can support my work on Buy Me a Coffee. Click on the link below the video and make a one-time donation for a price of 1 tea or as many teas as you wish.